Hiya, and welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I have returned to Final Fantasy VII Classic, Final Fantasy VII that is. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. I'll kick off the live stream by doing a bit of shopping. Alright, how many potions do I have? 32. Perfect. High potions, 35. Howdy do to my two lovely viewers. I hope you're both keeping very well indeed, and you're very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, where I am live streaming some classic Final Fantasy VII. So enjoy the live stream. High potion 35, Phoenix Downs 20, 8 Etter and 4 tenths, Aiden Kiss 4, Cures Frog. In this game you can be turned into a frog. Fun fact. Cures small. Any small people in the live stream. Want me to buy you some cornucopia? I'm better off buying that. Oh no, I owned 3, equipped 0. I was getting mixed up. So I have 12 soft, that cures petrify. Hyper which cures sadness, I have 5. Okay. I don't need to buy anything right now. So you're... But I'm good to go. I'm gonna... Can I go to the next hut? Or is it the one, is it? Go into the second hut, but I don't think that it'll lose me too. Alright, sit down. So this is Cosmo Canyon. I've never reached this area in the game before. Of all my years of playing Final Fantasy VII, never reached this area. What's inside here? Oh, this is a bar, is it? Elder Book. No, I'm not. There's just some names and some words that I will just never be able to pronounce. Is that so? It is. You brought Nanaki back here. Oh yeah, that's that was a Red 13's real name, the dog in this game. I did have brought him there, yeah. Yeah, thanks. That's all I get is a yeah, thanks. Really? Welcome. How about our original cocktail, Cosmo Canyon? I think now, then it's good for you. It'll relax you a bit if you know when to stop. Sound advice, really, to be honest. What is back here? Oh, I don't think I should be going here. Oh, no. No, it's fine. So I don't want to progress the story without actually buying some weapons and armor. You definitely don't want to be doing that in a classic Final Fantasy game. Let's go upstairs. Oh. I'm pretty sure I've done all this in the last live stream of Final Fantasy VII, but just to be sure. Welcome to Shildra Inn. It'll be 100 gil a night stay. No thanks. I don't think I need to anyway. No, I'm fine. Full MP, full HP. I am sorted. What's back here? May loot this place. I don't think so. Alright, Cloud, come on. You're shopping over and done with, will ya? So I think that's everything. There's a big ladder up there. I don't think I've actually been up there yet. Nothing. Oh, welcome. The people of this canyon hate to compete, so almost everything here are replicas. That's no good, but that's alright. Some of them we really can use. And which ones are replicas and which one can I use? Right, so butterfly edge. Increase clouds attack from 36 to 30. Do I have enough? 24,806. Let's have a look at all the weapons first. See who needs what. So, wait a second. Now, who's actually in my party? I don't know who's actually in my party. I can't check. But the Tiger Fang for I'm after forgetting her name. For her anyway. Tifa. Jesus. Tifa. Sorry, Tifa. Okay. So I can increase her attack from 31 to 38. Heavy Vulcan. Increase his attack from 32 to... So, I don't know which ones to... I don't have enough to buy more, like. This is when I get really... See, like, that only increases his attack from 36 to 39. Do you get me? Whereas Tiger Fang will greatly increase her attack. Tifa's attack. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's only 4... There's only a difference of 4. 3. Jesus Christ. Can't come. There's a difference of 3. 6, 7, 8, 9. 3. Oh God. Then he can't come live on Green Hill Gaming. Do you know what? I nearly dislike the video myself for that. Right. So difference of 7 there. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is 7, that's difference of 7. So like just yeah. So which one makes more sense? No, I'm leaning towards Tiger Fang for Tifa. I didn't do this first time around, you know? Like, I'm starting to realise that now, yeah? First time around when I was playing Final Fantasy 7, I was just like, it was always Cloud I was buying the weapons for. And armor. Whereas I'm thinking a bit differently, you know? Oh God, look at the difference in that. Jesus, if I have enough money I'm gonna get that. See, I don't know who to include in my party. I'm kind of right now I'm kind of going old school, like I just want the original members. You know what I mean? Cloud, Barret, Tifa. I'm happy enough with that right now, but I'm still at the beginning of the game, like more or less. It's going to get a lot more difficult. So there is going to be situations, there is going to be boss battles where I'm going to have to say to myself, like I need this character's ability in order to defeat this boss. So I need to be conscious of that, like. I've learned so much over the years from playing RPG games like Iron Suna and Octopath Traveler and Dragon Quest 11 as well. So like, yeah, I need to start looking at things differently. Silver Barret does nothing. Pinwheel does nothing. A green megaphone. Oh yeah, that's what you call it. That's for the cat character. Okay. Silver. Oh God, this is wait, what? Oh, I have 2 equipped. Does that mean that what? Who has it equipped? I'm confused. I could be spending a lot of time on this now, so bear with me. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a Tiger Fang for Tifa. Go and say I didn't do anything there. Alright, so now I need to Oh, I can't. She's not there yet. Okay. I have to remind myself to equip. Ah, this is head wrecking now because. Oh god. Oh wait, how much money do I actually have? I have a lot of money, like. You know what I mean? I'm going to sell a few things, yeah, and bring my cash up even more. Start off with them. Okay. What do I get? What's the most thing? It doesn't tell me how much it. 2,000. Okay. I don't know what to do. How much are the Molotovs? How much will I get for them? 200. What about an explosion? What? How much? Serious? Wait, what? Kill. I'm so confused. It's not telling me how much kill I'm going to make. Oh, 900. Oh, you can't sell them, is it? What? It's like 1 gil, okay. You know what, never mind, I'm confused. I'm gonna buy it. Okay, so I have people's tiger fan. I'm also gonna buy a heavy vulcan. I hope I don't regret this. But I'm 19,606. I'm going to buy this. There's no going back now. And I'm also going to buy a butterfly edge. So butterfly edge, tiger fang, and heavy vulcan. I have to remember them. What else did I want to get? And the prism staff as well. This is head wrecking because I don't know if... It says equipped too, but who has them equipped? Like if I buy it twice, I don't need to, it's going to wreck my head. But I'm going to buy it anyway. I'm going to buy 2 of these. Silver armor, okay. Alright, well, did I buy that? Sure, I might as well just buy it because I have enough. Go on. Okay, I'm good to go. But I have to equip Cloud's new shiny weapon, which is Butterfly Edge. So he's attack will rise from 36 to 39. It's not much, but it will do. And I'm now going to sell my old weapon. Finally. Force Stealer, and I get to 1,100. So that's not too bad. What time do we have? Quarter past 6. Time enough. I'm gonna save it now just in case. Just in case I face like this extremely difficult boss and then I have to do all this over again. I will absolutely snake. It's really great to be making progress in Final Fantasy VII. I mean, this kind of progress, because I've never gotten this far into the game before. Like, that says a lot, like, because I really have been playing this game, you know, for the good part of 20 plus years. It's insane. It's great. And I'll be honest with you, I'm more interested in actually playing the classic version and completing the classic version than actually playing the remake. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I can't force myself to like a game. It is what it is. So basically, I don't like it as a remake. I have to go back to that game another time and just appreciate it as a version of Final Fantasy VII, but not actually a remake. it's its own thing. It does its own thing. It marches to the beat of its own drum, you know, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But like, as far as like getting the full like Final Fantasy VII experience, I feel like I can only get that from the classics. That's how I feel. I mean, you know, each to their own. Like, but I'm saying that as somebody who's like, you know, growing up with the game, like, you know, has played many games in the series. So, like, that's how I feel about it as a long-term fan of the game and the series. Unless that's part. Oh, right, that's in here. Right now you have me confused here. Oh, if I go this way, where does this lead me to? Oh, hello. What are you doing? Elder Hargo. Where did I put it? I know it's around here. I know the feeling. Hargo. I know the feeling. Oh, what do you have hidden? I don't know. I have to find it. What do you have hidden? Tell me. I'm gonna find it. Okay, now I want to know where it is. Where is it? Tell me. I've been advised to spend more time on exploration in the game, but I just don't want to. Not now. If I completed, I would put time into exploration, but I just want to complete the game. Like, I want to be able to say that I have completed Final Fantasy VII. I've never been able to say that. Imagine that. God almighty. I mean, I got 120 stars in Super Mario 64 and I was delighted, but there's a lot of accomplishments that I have to do. You know? So like even the original Resident Evil, like it took me a long time to actually complete that game, the original. I think I actually completed the remake before I completed the original, which is bizarre because I think the remake is actually more difficult than the original. But a really funny memory actually of completing the remake with a friend of mine. And this is so funny. Like we got down to, we were basically at the end of the game, like it was Mr. Burton himself, and my friend was like basically we were on the top of the mansion, the roof of the mansion, waiting for the Stars Chopper, waiting for fucking Brad Vickers to get his ass back and save us before he flew away at the beginning, like coward that he is, and fighting the tyrant anyway. I think it was possibly Jill or was it Chris. Nonetheless, anyway, fighting the tyrant on the roof, and my friend is there to me, well, he'll be alright now. Mr. Burton will be alright. I'm like, yeah, I think so, he's fine. Don't take any notice of him. Next minute, the tyrant just goes right towards fucking Mr. Burton. I don't know why I'm calling him Mr. Burton, but it just sounds better. Right towards him, and just impales him with his with like the claws in his fists. And I'm like, well, it's been a while since I played it. That was funny memory actually. But yeah, like over the years there has been games that I've been playing for years. Like, you know, like it took me a long time to actually get around to complete it. And Final Fantasy VII is one of those. Hey, it's one of those games that I've stuck with for a second. Right, where are we now? Well, hello. What? Bogenhagen sealed the store shut. How did he do that with super glue? Hey, what is? I can't go. I need to jump and shout. But I think he used more than super glue now, to be honest. Chill. Calm yourself down. Bigger things to worry about in the world now, Is that a chest? What are this? Oh god, it's the hat! It's the, I forget his name. The cat character, anyway. What are you cooking? Those two are, anyway, are your two friends? It really seems strange. Hey, something about that? Something about that? What's so strange about it? Huh? Walk away from me, bitch. I'm strange about my friendship with him. Cat sit. This place seems like it has a lot of secrets. So, When's dinner? Yeah, watch yourself for various issues. I'm not secrets now. I'll be back to check on you in 10 minutes, alright? Just Neo if anything goes wrong, alright? And you, bitch, stick your head in the frying pan. Deep fried bitch coming up. So, what do we got? Okay, I'm gonna pop into the ladder up here, but then play again and you just don't know like which is actually, you're kind of deciding where to go because you don't want to progress the story yet. Like you want to kind of explore every area of the place. Whoa, what the hell, where am I? I'm guessing that is, oh, I'm actually lost now. I'm gonna pop up here for a moment because Jesus, I don't know which way to go. Okay, this is the Observatory. I think that's where I need to go. So I'm going to pop back down and I'm going to go to the left again and I'm going to have a quick look. Just like how you can see where I am right now. Where I just... I'm blind, like. Is there supposed to be something here or is this supposed to be like a view? Yeah, I think you have to get to the observatory. Oh, I have to equip my, do I? I don't know. They do. Oh, the sensitive X button. Oh, that's right. I hate that when you accidentally equip a piece of accessory in an RPG game. Alright, so we're at the Observatory. Which way do we go? So there's actually an observatory not too far away from where I live, and I've never actually been there. I'd like to. I'd like to be able to look into the... No, seriously, I'd like to look up the sky and just see, realise, and like appreciate, you know, that there's a much bigger, literally bigger picture, you know, than just our little lives. There's an entire, like, you know, universe out there, you know, with many stars and planets and, I don't know, just what can I say other than like I just want to see with my own eyes just how big all of this is. And we get so contained in our little lives, you know, that we kind of lose track of. Yeah, I was just gonna stop talking now, but yeah, I need to go to what the hell is that? Oh, it's so funny to look back at classic games, like classic treasures and games, and just see just what the graphics looked like back then. Jesus, look at this guy. He's floating, like. There's Red 13, but he's got a real name, doesn't he? Cloud, this is my floating grandfather, Buggin. He is incredible, he knows everything. Well, does he know how to grow a pair of legs? I don't think so. Ho 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 ho. I hear that you looked after Nanaki. I did. Am I pronouncing his name correctly? That's the funny thing about, you know, these games when I used to play them. I used to have my own kind of like pronunciation. I can't even pronunciation. Like this says a lot. Anyway, Nanaki is still a child, you see. He doesn't look like one. Please stop. Okay, that'll be me. Oh God. That's a funny piece of thing. Please stop that. I'm 48. Oh God. Oh, Nanaki's trade has incredible longevity. Oh wait, never mind. So you see, he's 48 years would only be equivalent to say that of a 15 or 16-year-old in human reckoning. Okay, fair enough. 15 or 16. He's quiet and very deep. He thought he was an adult. There's lots of people like that. Grandfather, I want to be an adult. I want to grow up to be able to protect you and the village. Ha ha ha. You, no, I was going to say yo, Naneki. No, Naneki. You can't stand on your own yet. I don't think you're one for giving advice on how to stand. You're like one of those floating things that they're all inside, and you continue to take them out and they get smaller and smaller. I don't know what the hell they're called, but you look like one of them. I don't think you're in a position to talk about how to stand. Yeah. Hilarious. As he's floating, seriously, he is floating. Like, I'm not missing something. Like, he's literally hovering up and down. Jesus. To do that now would destroy you in the long run. Reaching up into the heavens, threatening to snatch the very stars from the great city of Nuka. You've seen it, haven't you? You know what's great? I put these classic Final Fantasy games.
7 francs.
Welcome to the live stream, Damien, buddy. 7 francs. What was that again? That was something that one of us typed, and it came out as 7 francs. Oh yeah, I remember that. FF7, Final Fantasy 7. Welcome to my live stream of 7 francs. Great to have you in my 7 francs live stream. I hope you enjoy my 7 francs live stream. Damien, what's the crack, buddy? How are you getting on? I hope you're doing well. And as always, man, you're very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. And I hope you enjoy my 7 francs live stream. But do you know what's great about these classic Final Fantasy games is reading all the dialogue. It's so like unique. Like nowadays, all of this would be obviously shown in full like cinematic form, like with real like cinematics and voice actors and everything. But you know, like back in the day, like when Johnny was a little kid, a little shit stain, you know, he was reading all of this, like. And it's kind of interesting as well because you know how you have people saying like, you know, video games aren't good for people, especially people growing up.
I don't know if it's right, and to be honest, I don't care if it is or not. Drove me insane.
Man, you know what? That is, first of all, fair play to you, man. You know, for like getting through it and doing it, and that is the most important thing. Then is the fact that you've done it. So you know what, man? You're right. You shouldn't care, no matter what the result is. But let me tell you, so far your results have been very well, and you've been doing a great job so far. So I've all the confidence in the world, man, that you will continue to do well. And I can tell you, man, you're going to do very well in this assignment. And that is the way to look at it, man. You know, like you've put enough stress into it now. Best thing to do, man, is to put it behind you and just know that you've done it. And that's all you can do, man. But I've all the faith in the world, man. You're going to do very well. You're going to do very well. And fair play to you, man. Fair play to you. So a lot of reading in classic Final Fantasy 7 or classic Final Fantasy games. 7 francs. A lot of reading in 7 francs. Well, that's a bad example. Looking up too much makes you lose perspective. That's Damon, isn't he floating? Man, he's literally floating. He's got no legs. Seriously. What the hell is this? It looks like a Monopoly piece. Honestly. And when it's time for the planet to die, you'll understand that you know absolutely nothing. Excuse me. I might know nothing, but I've got a pair of legs. Unlike you. You nugget. Remember that, Damien? Nugget. Oh god. When the planet dies? Ho 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 ho. It may be tomorrow or 100 years from now, but it's not long off. People have been saying that for an extremely long time. How do you know this? Yeah, exactly. How do you know this? I hear the cries of the planet. Oh, lads, I actually heard that. What is that? What's that? The songs of the stars in the heavens. Well, this goes on. Planets are born and die. This guy is a wannabe Santa Claus. He just can't stop saying ho ho ho. That was a scream from the planet. So the planet is literally suffering. Like literally suffering. Didn't you hear it? As if you say, I hurt, I suffer. They have come here on a journey to save the planet. Why don't you show them your apparatus, whatever it's called. You're hopping around the place like a fucking Monopoly piece. To save, I'm not going to say ho 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 anymore, seriously. Jesus Christ. Not Christmas yet, like. But then again, I guess it wouldn't hurt, should it? Several odd-looking people are here. Odd-looking people. There's a guy floating over tables with no legs, and you're making me aware of odd people showing up. What's so odd about them? Have they got a pair of legs? The whole place is getting busy all of a sudden. He brought friends too, I get them. Oh, definitely, those must be the so-called strange people that have showed up. Cloud, please call one of them. Only 3 people can fit in Grandfather's machine. Oh, so we got a fun party. Well, I'm going to go with Barrett and I'm going here. Don't worry, my machine won't run away. Go and invite your friends. No, I want to loot your house if you don't mind. I'll have up here. Very cozy. So I'd actually, do you know what I would actually love? Is I'd love if somebody like created like a replica of like a home from the classic Final Fantasy game. I swear I'd love that. Like I'd get to lockdown in a heartbeat if I lived in one of those houses. But the thing is, I wouldn't want it to be too realistic, and somebody just barges into the house and starts picking up pots and smashing them. You know, like they do in the games, like just like opening up your chests and taking your money and taking your loot and just sleeping on, you know, I'm injured so I'm going to sleep on your bed if you don't mind. So I don't want it to be that realistic, you know. But still, it'd be nice. I always go against what the game tells me to do. You know? I'm not finished. Go back up, Cloud. Go back up. I said up. And again, thank you. There has to be something hidden up here, no, surely. Nothing. That satellite has gone 90. It's gone out of control. I saw Floaty Joe. I'm gonna get my party together. Where are they? Why is the place shaking? What's happening? You're still snapping because you can't open the door. Kick it open. Call Chris Redfield and he'll kick open the door for you. Look at him snapping. What's behind the door? Fortnite. Ah. You're bullshit. But I'm still checking you, but I'm not going to enter the party. That's okay. Is that okay? Don't be sad. You looking after him alright? Bitch. I'll chat to you anyway, but I'm not entering you to the party. What did they say? Oh! They're all inside his stomach. He ate them. They're all inside his stomach. He's keeping them safe. kind of fucked that. Alright, so I'm going to take out Barrett. And, oh god. Wait, what? There's Barrett and Tifa. I feel bad for leaving him behind, but your moment will come to shine. Don't you worry. Now, what I need to do now is equip Barrett with his new weapon, which is the heavy Vulcan. Jesus Christ. And on his arm, he's going to have himself a nice silver armlet. Have any accessories? And for Tifa, you are now the proud owner of a Tiger Fang and a silver armlet. And now we are going to pop to the shops to buy a cornetto. Sell my own weapons, which but I'm going to do some exploration. No. Nice little tune, isn't it? Alright, so I will now sell my old weapons. If I can remember what. Oh, I don't know. I think Grand Glove might have been one of them. Sell. What was? Oh, I think that's definitely a Gatling gun, isn't it? That's what Barrett was using. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. Alright. It's very important that when you buy new weapons and armor and equipment, is you sell the old ones because they're no good for you, and you can make more money off them. So I'm not going to save my progress. I'm going to see how long I can go with having this party. I feel like they are the OGs, you know what I mean? Cloud, Spike, Barrett, and Tifa. The original trilogy. Right, so now I can go into that whatever machine. That floating grandpa is banging on about. Oh, I'm going wrong already. Sense of the direction, like. So when is your next assignment now, Damien, or exam? Do you have any upcoming? Hopefully now, man, you have some like time to yourself, a break, you know, to get some headspace. Because like what I've always been saying to you, you know, since you actually started college, was like, it's one thing that you actually have to do college, and do you know what I mean, like learn the modules, but then on top of that you're doing exams and assignments. It's like, it's so much, like, it's a lot, like, Jesus, like, so do you have any like breaks coming up now? 3
One
exams.
the week after, along with 2 assignments due.
Oh, Damien, that is a lot. And that's all of that then is obviously on top of your college work itself, like, as in, like, you know, logging in to college and learning the modules. Like, that's insane. 3 exams in 1 week. Jesus Christ, man. Here, I'm not going to have a go now at anyone doing like junior cert or leaving cert, but everyone bangs on about how hard it is for them. They literally have like 1 week of exams, and that's it. My guy here, Damien, like, is after doing like fucking countless exams in the space of a few months. I need to shed some light on my buddy there, because he's struggling too, like. 3 exams in 1 week, like, next week, that's insane. And then one the week after with 2 assignments due. Oh, Jesus. But you know what though, in saying all that though, you are doing very, very well though. You're doing your best, man. Don't ever forget that, you're doing your best. What are your what are the exams on? The assignments? Jesus, man, it's an insane workload, like, it really is. I mean, I don't think enough people actually are talking about that. Do they think just because you're like at a certain age and because you're like you're at the college age, that all of a sudden you don't experience any stress, all of a sudden you don't get nervous about exams? Why is everyone banging on about like junior cert and leaving certs, like, and completely disregarding people in college? I don't hear anyone talking about how hard it is for college students to study during these times, to log into like, you know, Zoom and shit like during these times. Do you know what I mean? And to be doing all those exams at the same time. Nobody's talking about that, like. I swear, it actually pisses me off, to be honest.
Hallelujah, El Boca. The assignment yesterday was on management. Had to do a pestle and it was shit. The P stands for political about a business. It was hard, no. And I'll tell you why.
Hallelujah, Chad Middleton, welcome to Green Hill Gaming, welcome to my Final Fantasy 7 live stream, classic Final Fantasy 7 live stream. How are you keeping? The assignment yesterday was on management. Had to do pestle. Lads, that actually sounds complicated. The P stands for political about a business that is hard enough. Oh my god, it sounds hard enough, to be honest with you. Anything to do with politics anyway would be pretty...
If you searched online about government regulations, or anything government related, because all the information is COVID only online.
Not online about government regulations or anything government related, because of all the information is COVID online. You mean it's very hard to actually find what you're looking for because of COVID? Oh, I can imagine how annoying that must be, man, seriously. Because yeah, everything is COVID now, like everything is COVID. All you ever hear is COVID. You search up something, like, and
so can't find much.
Oh, that
because
sounds,
COVID is everywhere.
Like, that
More
sounds like...
Japanese games announced to switch from the NGPX live stream today.
That sounds like a right pain in the ass. 2 seconds there, Chad. I will talk about that in a second now. I won't forget you, Chad. I won't ignore you, don't worry. Yeah, Damon. I can imagine how frustrating that must be for you. Like, everything is COVID now, and it's getting in the way of people's lives.
What's
like in your situation,
how's things?
In your situation, no, like you want to, you know, you're in college and you're studying, and you want to, you want to study and prepare for your exams and assignments, and your
Texas is 100% open in the States.
Is it? Completely open?
Like, ask Google anything nowadays, they'll answer with COVID face with tears of joy.
Oh, stop. Play me a song, you know, like I don't know, like Google Music or whatever, Alexa, play me a song, and they'll probably play a song from the Coronas. What's
Game
the drink
of the year
to you?
2019. Google COVID-19.
Oh, stop. And then they'll say, have you heard about the sequel that's coming? COVID-20. Oh, stop, man, everything is all joking aside though, I can imagine how frustrating that must be for you, man, when you're trying to research online and study and look up you know, what you need to actually, you know, for your assignment and exams. Like, it's Jesus, man, it must be really head-wrecking, and it annoys me, Damien, it annoys me that not enough people on the media are actually talking about how stressful it must be for college students like yourself. All you ever hear is junior cert and leaving cert. I mean, so what if they're younger, right? What difference does that make, right? I mean, you don't have to be a certain age to be stressed. You don't have to be a certain age to be feeling anxiety. You don't have to be a certain age to be, you know, to get panic attacks or, you know, to experience nervousness. Like, you don't have to be a certain age. Like, you are stressing out because of all the exams you have to do and the assignments you have to do in a short space of time.
I typed about COVID regulations for sure. I typed about grant funding and minimum wage.
What came up? The what you call it? The COVID payment. Jesus, man, everything is COVID. It's mental, man.
I don't know if it's right, but they are political, so lecturer can elbow cup.
Lecturer can fuck off. Your lecturer can fuck right off. Man, I fucking give me the ID. Give me the ID of the Zoom meeting, man, and I'll log in and I'll tell him exactly what he can do with himself. I'll tell him fuck right off. I swear. I fucking what the fuck did I think? Yeah, like fucking superhuman, like fuck him. More Japanese games announced to switch from the what's the NGPX? I didn't even know that was a thing. Chad, what's that about? What's the NGPX thing about? I was only watching Sakurai's stream of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the new fighters, Pyra and Mitra. I don't have any real interest in those two, to be honest with you. I was,
New
do you know what?
Plus Expo.
Oh, right, Chad, thanks. I tell you, I was watching it for the only reason I was watching that stream, that video actually, because he's back in his house again. He's back in his house again because apparently, I didn't know this, but Japan, or at least at the time of recording anyway, in Japan were in a state of emergency. Cool, but man, I might be gone by then. I might be gone in like 10 minutes, Damien, so if I'm not there when you come back, I want to say thanks so much.
Chose Pyrrha and talked about feet.
Talked about feet, what the hell? So Damien, if I'm not there when you come back, I just want to say thanks so much for watching the live stream, and I might do a live stream later on tonight. And if I do see you when you come back, I'll be here basically. I wasn't even listening. He's talking about feet. He must have a fetish for feet. No, I wasn't really listening. The only reason I watched the presentation was for the Mii fighter costumes, and to say that I was disappointed is the understatement of 2021 so far, to be honest with you. It started off well. I was like, oh, okay, some Monster Hunter costumes. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, they're supporting Ghosts and Goblins. That's pretty cool. Just getting into it, like, you know, really, like, yeah, I was all geared up. Oh, what's gonna be next? Nothing. That was what was next. That was the end of it. It was the shortest Mii fighter costume presentation I've ever seen since the beginning of Super Smash Bros. I was like, what?
I didn't watch it.
You haven't watched it? I did. I got like tons of notifications. Like they were coming at me left, right, and centre. Oh, I got a dislike once again. Disliker, let me remind you of your failures. Okay? Let me remind.
Eating breakfast.
Oh, it would have been early enough for you, yeah. Disliker. You sad, pathetic little failure of a sad excuse of a human being, huh? What do you hope to achieve? Once again, what do you hope to achieve by disliking my content? Do you hope that my YouTube channel will go poof? No more Green Hill Gaming. Well, if you think that, and that is what you're trying to achieve by disliking my content, then you have failed. If you think that by disliking my content is going to destroy my motivation to live stream, then you have failed. Because I really have been enjoying this live stream from start to finish. If you think by disliking my content that my lovely viewers, my amazing YouTube family, like Chad Middleton and Damien Sewell, are going to go poof, then you are sadly mistaken and you have failed. And if you think that by disliking my content is somehow going to reduce or affect my sub count, then you have failed miserably. Because if anything, my sub count is on the rise and continues to be on the rise, faster now than ever before. And if you think that by disliking my content, your content is somehow going to be better, then that's the biggest failure of all. Because to be quite honest with you, I don't think your content could get any worse. So you have failed. And once again, the only thing that you have achieved and the only thing you have pointed out and proved is how pathetic, miserable, desperate, and how obsessed with my life that you are. And I will always remind you of this. I will always say this every time I look down and see that dislike. You know, so if as I've been saying for a while now, if one of the things that you want to achieve is attention, then you have definitely achieved that. But, you know, you got to be careful for what you wish for, you know. Be careful what you wish for. Because you now have my attention. And I am telling you, you are going to regret getting my attention. Let me tell you. That's all I wanted to say there, really. I thought I'd come down here to the save point because I was kind of full-blown conversation mode, and I knew that I didn't have much time left in the live stream, so it would have made sense to come down here and save my progress, because I'd be halfway through the...
Some people were disappointed they didn't have the swimsuits out costumes, Elboga.
Why am I not surprised, Chad? Why am I not surprised? Oh dear God. Oh dear God. I'm just, to be honest with you, Chad, I'm just overall, I'm actually disappointed with all of the DLC that has come. Well, it's not all of the DLC. What I'm saying is, like, if you put all of the DLC that has been announced for Warcraft and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I just think overall, like, I have been disappointed. There's a few fighters where I jumped right in and said I have to download this. Well, the first fighter pass was completely free to me because I actually got a GameStop voucher that I was able to use to purchase the first fighter pass. So whether I liked it or not, I got it. So I can't really complain too much there, can I? But the second fighter pass, like, I couldn't complain from the point of view of money because it wasn't my money. But I still, like, fighter pass 1, there was still quite a few fighters that I had no interest in. The second fighter pass just seems to be worse. It just seems to be worse. Do you know what I think it is, though? Do you know what I think it is? And let me know what you think of this now, chat. But do you know when Cloud came to Smash? I think that started a trend of, oh my God, what wild and out there and unpredictable fighter is going to come to Smash. And there was a few after that, of course, that kind of took people by surprise. I think Steve...
I'm wondering why there's no Gunner guest characters.
I never mind all that crap about Gunners, and so I don't care if they got a sword up the hole. I don't care. None of that bothers me. All this Gunner and sword and yeah, I don't give a shit about any of that. Like, I don't, like, whether it has a sword in its hand or not, it doesn't bother me. I'm not gonna like, just because Sakurai needs to know something, okay? He needs to realize something. He needs to, and this is constructive criticism now for Sakurai. He needs to know that just because somebody's a fan of the series, okay, doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to like the fighter that comes to Smash from that series. And also, just because you're a fan of gunners and swords, it doesn't mean you're going to like a certain character coming to the game. I think he needs to realise that. I really do think he needs to realise that. So there has been this trend, there's almost like an expectation. Basically, since Cloud got announced for Super Smash Bros. 3DS and Wii U, there's been this expectation for these wild, out there, and crazy announcements. And every now and again, we got them, like Steve from Minecraft. But not everyone has. So when you kind of get an announcement like Pyra and Midora, you're like, you can't really kind of argue against it because it makes sense, because it's a Nintendo IP, and why wouldn't it be in the game? But then at the same time, you're like, you wanted these crazy and wild kind of characters. So I don't know what the last two fighters are going to be, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if they were just other fighters from other games, that have been on Switch. You know, like there's no guarantee they're going to be like,
Boca.
Damien, buddy, welcome back. You're literally back. You're back for the ending. You're back for the ending. You're back for the ending because I was literally just about to wrap up the live stream. But what I was doing there was like the Elbow Cup, the Elbow Cup squad. I was just saying there about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that, you know, like there's like a wild expectation for these fighters to be wild, out there, unpredictable characters, but you know, a lot of the times they're just characters that just don't really excite. Like they're just
ending. I just got the notification recently.
You just got the notification from YouTube there. That's typical YouTube. Chad, I've been streaming for the last 55 minutes, man, and YouTube only gave you the notification there. Scandalous from YouTube. Anyway, lads and lassies, this is the end of the live stream. Thank you so much for watching my live stream of classic Final Fantasy VII. Great to be able to make some bit of progress. Not real progress, but some bit of progress. Always enjoyed the chat as always. So enjoy the rest of your day, lads. And I may see you later on tonight for a live stream. If not tonight, it'll be tomorrow night. So take it easy, take it handy, and thanks for watching.